Well, somebody watching, let's go ahead and rank most of the Ringo albums. The reason why I say most is because I'm not listening to all of them. There are 20 currently as I record this video, and I've only listened to 15 because that's how many are available on Spotify, and that's where I went ahead and listened to all these Ringo albums. Maybe I might go back and listen to those other Ringo albums I haven't heard, but at the moment I've only heard the ones that are available on Spotify, and I've heard them all in their entirety. So you can head and let me know your ranking of these Ringo albums in the comment section below. And because this is a tier maker, you can go ahead and do the tier maker yourself. You can do it along with me if you want. And the tier maker I used is in the description of this video. My grandparents are still here, so you might be hearing them talking in the background, but I doubt you will, as when the door's shut, there's not really a lot of noise coming out of the other rooms. So I'm looking forward to going ahead and doing this. And soon I will be, probably might be next week, I'll be doing my top 5 favourite Ringo songs from his solo career. And this is just for the solo stuff. This isn't going to be including any of the Beatles albums he was in. And now let's get to it with ranking all these Ringo albums on Tier Maker. Okay, so here we go. Here are these Ringo albums on Tier Maker. Again, we're going to do 15 of these 20. And we're just going to do it in the order that they appear on here. And I guess we'll start off with his 2017 album, What's My Name? So I guess S would be for the perfect albums, D would be for the ones that maybe are bad, but to me, there are no bad Ringo albums. So, for What's My Name? I'm going to put it in the... I probably might... But D is going to be bad, C is okay, and mediocre. B is good, A is great, S is amazing. So for me, this is a pretty great album. I really, really enjoy it. There are some really, really amazing songs on this one, and to me, the main standout is this cover version of "Grow Old With Me," which was actually a song originally sung by John Lennon and another member of the Beatles. So for me, that's definitely an A1. I really, really enjoy that album. Now, this is probably quite an unpopular opinion, but for me, Goodnight Vienna, it's a perfect album. I absolutely love Goodnight Vienna. I've only listened to it once, but when I first listened to it, I just really, really enjoyed the album, and it blew me away how good it was, actually. Now we've got Time Takes Time. I've actually bought this one on vinyl because how much I love it. This is an S1, and in fact, I prefer it to Goodnight Vienna. I just absolutely love Time Takes Time. The first 2 tracks on the album for me are easily the best, and are some of Ringo's best songs. Just the whole album is just incredible, produced really, really well, and just I feel like Ringo is just at his peak again with the album in the 90s. One of my favourite albums of the 1990s. I absolutely love it. And I can't remember when it is, that's 1992, and the Goodnight Vienna, it's in the late 70s, or mid 70s, can't remember. But here we go, we've got Ringo Rama. This one I actually did enjoy quite a bit. It wasn't an amazing album or anything, but I'm going to put it as A. I did enjoy the album quite a bit, just not as much as What's My Name, but overall I did really enjoy Ringo Rama. And I think it came out in 2003, the year that I was born. We can't do this one because I've not listened to the album before. But here we go, Ringo. This is, in my opinion, by far his best album ever. And it's in my top 50 albums of all time. For me, so we're going to put that all the way over there, past Time Takes Time and Goodnight Vienna. Just absolutely incredible. I love the album cover for it. I love the song Photograph. I really love the cover of You're 16, You're Beautiful in Your Mind. And Harry Nilsson did some backing vocals for it, and I really liked that there was a lot of the famous musicians involved in that one. It is like that for many of the Ringo albums, but to me, that's the one where it stood out for me the most. And you get John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and George Harrison all collaborating in this album at separate times. So you could say this is the closest thing we got to a Beatles album once the Beatles broke up, I guess. But it's just such an incredible album. If you've not listened to it, you've got to do yourself a favour and listen to that one. It's just such an enjoyable album from start to finish. Now we've got Old Wave, Ringo Starr. To me, this is one of his weaker albums. I do think it's a pretty great album, but it's probably going to put it for me. I'm probably going to put it in. I mean, no, we'll put it in A, but it's just my least favourite of the A albums because I do think this is a pretty great album, and the A's are going to be for the great album, so we're going to put that there for me. This one, Postcards of Paradise, I believe it's called. That for me is A, and I'm going to put it past. I prefer it to Ringo Rama, I think, and I think I prefer it to Old Wave. So for now, we'll go ahead and put it there in the A tier. So I'm not listening to that Ringo album, but Liverpool 8. It's got my favourite Ringo song on the album. I'm not going to spoil which one it is, because I'm going to say that's my top 5 favourite Ringo songs video. But for me, it's a pretty great album. But to me, the song that really stands out, there's only one particular song that really stands out on the album for me. So, and I do prefer it slightly to Old Wave, so we'll put it there. Okay, so now we got Ringo 2012. This another A1 for me, and I put it past those ones. I do think I prefer Ringo Rama, so we'll go ahead and put it there. Okay, not heard that one. Ringo Starr, Why Not? I'm gonna put it. I think this is my favourite A album. I think I just really remembered what songs are really on here, and it is just such an incredible album. This one, it's not a 10, but I still think it's a pretty amazing album. So I think we'll probably put it in A and put it, because I want to put the S ones for the ones that are perfect. It isn't a perfect album, but it's one that I definitely do enjoy quite a lot. It is just a brilliant album, but not an S one for me, but quite close to being. Sentimental Journey, to me, this is his first solo album. To me, it's his weakest. I think it's a good album, but I just feel like Ringo's trying to find his place in the music world, and it's just, I'm not a huge jazz guy, and a lot of the songs are quite jazzy. I do think it's quite a good album. I do quite like it. So we'll put it in the B tier. Stop and Smell the Flowers. I actually do really, really enjoy this one. For me, this is going to go in the A, but I do prefer it. I do prefer what's my name, so we'll put it there in A, just before Postcards from Paradise. Here we go. I think this one's called. I've got it on my phone what they're actually called, so just bear with me. We'll go ahead and find out what the album's called. Goodnight Vienna. I was trying to find when that was 1974, and then the Ringo is from 1973. That Ringo album. So it's called Give More Love from 2017. For me, yeah, I do really enjoy this one as well. I just forgot what the name for the album was called. I would probably put that one. We'll put that one. We'll put it there after Ringo Rama. Sorry, my dog was just barking then. But now move on to Buku of Blues, or Bukus of Blues. For me, I do really enjoy this one as well. I do think it's a pretty great album, and quite a lot of covers though. And I feel like towards the end of the album, to me the weaker songs are on there. Go ahead and put it there in the list. Sorry, my dog was just barking again then. But I just realised that Why Not isn't the Ringo album I'm thinking of. Choose Love. That's the one I meant. That's the amazing one for me. Sorry, I got that a bit confused. I've actually got what I rate all these albums out of 10 with me here, and I forgot that this is the one that I thought was amazing, not that one. For me, this one, I'd give it 8 out of 10. I do prefer it slightly more to these two. Put it there. No, we'll put it there. This is the one I meant. That was 9 out of 10. And then we go. That's it. So there are the 15 albums. 3 in S. How many in A? Quite a lot. 4, 5, 6. Should be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, and then 1 in B. So yeah, that's my opinion. I know it's probably a very controversial list. I know I've got a lot of A's here. This is my own opinion for these albums, and overall, I think it's got a pretty amazing discography. Not as amazing as the Beatles, in my opinion, but still, I think overall a fantastic solo career. Definitely got his ups and downs, but overall, I'm really happy with where we're going to be going ahead and leaving. Me going ahead and ranking these Ringo albums on tier maker. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I did really enjoy making it. However, it did time me out quite a bit. There was quite a lot to say, and my dog was barking a couple of times, and I'm still quite full after my lunch as well. And you can let me know what your favourite Ringo album is or your least favourite in the comment section. But if you haven't listened to any, please start off with Ringo 1973, as in my opinion is his best album, and all the Beatles got involved in that one as well. And you can let me know what you think of that album, if I was a reason why you listened to that album. But that's what we've got to say here, though. Peace and love to Ringo Starr. Peace and love to every single one of you for watching this video, and thank you for spending your time watching this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and love to everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, ciao.